Glassing out west, there's a lot of different variables between where I find elk. I'm between archery season and rifle season. I'm from inside the timber to looking for, you know, a lot of times when I'm finding elk, you're not really looking for the full elk. Most of the time it's a head or a butt or just little pieces of the critter, as opposed to a lot of people are looking for that full animal standing out there in the wide open. But 90, I would say probably a solid 90% of elk that I see, when I'm glassing, is just a small portion of that elk, and then you watch them and be able to pick out different parts and see more of it. So, you know, I would say, the biggest thing for me that I see with trying to, to tell people how to glass out west is look for the small things. Know what the critter anatomy is, kind of that you're looking for, and the color of it. Um, and you're not looking for the full critter most of the time. That's the biggest thing that I've found over the years, and just finding a good vantage point if it's during rifle season, where you can get up a little higher to where you can see a lot more country. Then you don't have to move as much to cover a big chunk of property, a big chunk of ground, and really don't be in a rush. That's another thing is, sit there for a minute and, you know, I always do a first initial scan with my eyes and, see if there's anything that sticks out, and then, glass it. Okay, that's a rock, or, that's a tree bush, or, an elk bush, and then really go back and, do your first initial scan for anything that's obvious, and then just kind of, sometimes I go, pick it apart in a lateral way, and then other times, depending upon the terrain, if I'm in, canyon-y country, just kind of picking it apart vertically and looking in the edges of the trees.